Welcome, Aries, to your July beginning of the month reading. Hope you friends are doing great out there. Welcome back, all subscribers. Anyone new to my channel, welcome, welcome. If your friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, friends, let's see what's going on with you. Okay. The energy I'm looking for is what you're thinking, feeling, or the energy surrounding you. Best message for Aries, please. Oh, there it is. Wow. Coming on out. Look at that. Got a message coming in. Could be some kind of messages. Okay. Reaching to the top. Swiftly moving. Feels like swift moving text messages, phone calls, something like that. This card's not only going to clarify on the Eight of Wands, but the entire reading, and you have detach coming out. It's like you want to detach from these messages. You don't want anything to do with these messages anymore. You're done. Trying to detach from the situation. But there's also a reflection going on with this and a decision that has to go with these messages. Getting the clarity and responsibility, and maybe even looking for a little fairness over here. Hey, maybe these messages are not quite fair. Getting straight into the situation. The situation is taking place in the present, the recent past, and the near future. There's that clarity coming out. Well, it was talking about the detaching, is talking about that clarity, and here comes that clarity. The clarity of understanding, daydreams and decisions coming out in the recent past, and seeking the truth with the Seven of Wands, or Seven of Swords, excuse me, in the near future. Just looking at the numbers, sorry guys, because you got 2 7s and you got 1 1, which breaks down to 1, but also 11 can make 2, so you have the balance, and then that 8 coming in. So I've got a lot of these new ideas, new understandings with the ones over here. Okay, it's just interesting because this is, you know, this is 11. Any double digits can stay the same as 1 or break down to 2. And then you have the 8, and then the 7 plus 1 is 8, and then it's like 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, right? So I'm seeing a lot of 8s in here, any way you want to do this, right? I'm just, there's a lot of 8s. And then, of course, you know, having the 1 break down just into the 1 itself makes it, you know, 9. That's the end. I'm done. I don't want this anymore. I want to detach from that. So, like I said, that 11 can make it into a 1, or it could actually break down into that 2. Which, you know, is just crazy, because even if you make 2s out of, you know, out of all these 7s, it's still 9. 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, done, 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 beginning, beginning, beginning. Yeah, so pretty crazy over here with these numbers. Numbers are very important. So getting over here to the daydreams and decisions is the same as the 7 of Cups, right? I have these daydreams, I have these decisions, I have all these new doors opening, I'm looking at all these new things around me. What is it that's going on? What decisions do I need to make? Having the determination to follow up through this decision. And there is that decision again, moving. Which direction do I want to go in? But determined to at least start moving towards whatever decision it was that you were making or daydream you wanted. Having the reflection, and there you have again, the detach is that Hermit card. This is a Hermit card, and this is talking about the detaching, the realizations, same card. So definitely saying, hey, look, I've reflected upon this. I'm getting everything together, and I'm just determined to at least move in the direction that I want to move into. But it feels like somebody doesn't really want you to go maybe into the same direction. Maybe someone's not really on that, or the direction that you got yourself into. It's not something they want. I don't know. You have these messages coming in. Could have somebody pointing a finger at you, trying to accuse you of something, of this, Like you're moving into this direction and someone, it feels like someone is trying to accuse you of something, but they don't really have any kind of substantial proof of what your side of the story really is, of why you're doing what you're doing, right? So having the clarity of belief is the Ace of Swords saying, hey, look, I am clear about where I'm going. Stop pointing a finger at me. It just feels like that. Like, stop pointing a finger at me. I know what I'm doing. Could be a loved one. You're passionate about going in a certain direction. Yeah. Could have this Capricorn, Taurus, or a Virgo. This is a Capricorn, Virgo card for me. It feels like this loved one could be pointing a finger at you about the new opportunity that you're going after. So whatever the daydream was that you're going after, they're pointing a finger at you saying, no, I don't know about this. Yeah, they're backing you in a corner about this situation. Maybe you're trying to move past them. Whatever the new opportunity is that's going on, they're not passionate about what your conclusion to the story was. So they're trying to accuse you of something. It's causing a tower, though. It's causing this overwhelming chaos within this relationship. Yeah. Could be thinking about leaving this person now too, saying, you know, I have this other opportunity that I'm very clear about what I want. It almost feels like you're not on board with me with the Six of Swords. It's almost like jump in the boat, or I'm sorry, I have to go. Getting on board, I guess that's what it is. Get on board with me. Stop pushing me in a corner about what I choose. Definitely you chose something that they're trying to make an accusation about, but it feels like they don't know the whole story about the situation of why you went the direction that you went in, or why you took this opportunity. Seeking the truth, see? It's like, why don't you seek the truth before just pointing a finger at me, trying to, you know, tell me that I'm doing something wrong. You're making a leap of faith over here. It's almost like make the leap of faith to seek the truth. You're not going to sit in your head over here about this, because you know for a fact, it feels like you know you made the right call, but they're trying to say you didn't. They really want you to be wrong on this, or catch you in this, or something. They're watching you. They're watching you make these other decisions. Maybe they think that for some of you, they think that the decision that you made was to leave them, to go after something more passionate, but that doesn't seem to be the case. It's just leaving, it's just like you made the decision to do what you needed to do to better yourself, but they don't see it this way. Yeah, the nurturing. Well, whatever they're pointing the finger at you for, they don't have their story correct. That's for truth. That's the truth. If they want to seek the truth about the situation, they would have to seek deep, because the story that they're trying to make you feel bad about isn't even, God, for some of you, it's not even anywhere near what they're trying to accuse you of. For some of you, it feels like they think you were nurturing a situation with your ex or your children's father or mother or something like this, and that wasn't the case. Maybe you were helping them out with the children, or helping them out with money or something, and it took you a while to show that kind of compassion towards your ex, you know, your baby's mom or dad or something, and you helped them out. For some of you, but it wasn't the way that it was, and they're accusing you of being overly passionate. And that's for some of you. And that's definitely what that is. Or they were helping you out and they accused you of the same thing, just backwards, right? And that's for some of you. And however it is, that is not the case. Anyways, we have the Wheel of Fortune and the King of Cups upside down saying you are perceiving this all wrong. Not you personally, your other person, right? Unless it's a cross-watcher, then you can say, you know, Aries, you know, was doing this, not me, however. But it's perceived all wrong. With the Wheel of Fortune, there's good fortune coming your way because you didn't do anything wrong. And it just feels like they're trying their hardest to back you into a corner to try to get the answer from you. But it's crazy, though, because Aries, it feels like you've already told them the truth and they still try to seek the truth for themselves because they think you're lying. Yeah, they think that you broke their promise, that you're lying. But that's not the case. I think their insecurities are a little high about the situation. Yeah, they perceive that you're trying to get victory with your ex or this other person or whatever the situation is, right? Or trying to get away from them to move to a better job when that's not the case either. It just, whatever it is, it's a lot of assuming. It's a lot of assuming, and the assuming is absolutely incorrect. So they're pointing the finger at you for something that they're perceiving so wrong. But it does cause havoc within the relationship. It doesn't matter if it's a boss, if it's a coworker, if it's a friend, if it's a parent. It doesn't matter who it is. They're perceiving this whole story just wrong right now in the present. And it's almost like they're trying to catch you in the action of no action. And you're like, try to catch me in the act. I'm not doing anything wrong. Fine, what? I gave money to my ex to help me, you know, to help with the kids, or they gave me money to help with the kids. I mean, come on, what's that? What's that? Right? So, you know, in some cases, some exes are, you know, more friendly with each other. It doesn't mean everybody has to hate each other. So what? They see that, you know, that you guys had a peaceful resolution and you guys know how to get along, and then that makes them feel uncomfortable. That's for somebody. That you and your ex, you know, with the children get along very well, but they don't understand that. They expect you to like hate each other, right? And that's not always the case. I know many people who get along very well and compromise well with their ex with children, and they help each other out when case be. So this just seems like a lot of insecurity on their part if that's your story, right? Remember, whatever doesn't resonate, you can throw that story away. Everybody has their own story. And remember, if the story doesn't resonate at all, please watch your rising moon or Venus. But definitely someone is accusing you of something that they have only assumptions, and they only have a very minute piece of the story to even be going on. And I don't even care if they heard it through the wind, or if they've seen it with their own eyes, or seen a piece of it with their own eyes, or heard it, or, you know, however, it's not what they believe. That's for sure, because I don't see anything crazy like that. Okay. So let's get some of this is, so clarify how they feel. I'm just going to use angel romance cards to see how they feel about you. For those of you, this is romance. You're feeling some trust issues over here with this other person. I'm telling you, they think that you're doing something that you're not doing. It's over-exasperated. And they want to express their love to you. But they think that you're having playfulness outside. Yeah, for a lot of you, that's what it is. But what they don't realize is, yeah, it's unrequited love. It doesn't even have anything to do with love. This is more like business. Even if it's with an ex, it's business, right? It's not what they think it is. Yeah, they think that you're deceiving them. This is crazy. I don't know. I think there's some kind of deception going on with this other person, but that's just not it. Huh. And I just keep getting honeymoon upside down, so I don't know. The honeymoon's off. They want to believe it's off. could be an ex that you were married to. I don't know. It's crazy. The Spirit says they need to forgive and learn, because really they need to seek the truth and understand that this is not what's going on. They need to either ask you what's really going on, you know, and just really what this is they have to stop with the finger pointing and accusing you of things that they're just thinking is going on, without actually coming to you and asking the real questions. And I think that's the real bummer here, is that they're not really asking the right questions to dig deep for the truth. And for some of you might say, yeah, I already told them the truth, they're not listening. It's just they have some kind of trust issue going on. I don't know. And that right there, like I said, could be an insecurity. Okay. Ask help from others. Maybe others can make this person understand the situation for a peaceful resolution, to make them understand what the heck is really going on, and that it's not really what they want it to be. Right? Okay, my friends, and that was it for you. Until next time, peace and love.